Well, let me ask you something serious. In a country with laws, courts, and judges, can one man truly be above the law? Today, we are talking about Adolf Hitler, and the question is simple, but the answer is disturbing. Was Hitler above the law? Well, officially, no. But in reality, almost completely. Let me explain slowly. When Hitler came to power in Germany in 1933, Germany already had a legal system. Courts existed, judges existed, a constitution existed. So Hitler did not come in and say, I will destroy the law. Instead, he did something far more dangerous. He used the law as a weapon. After a major event called the Reichstag fire, Hitler told Germans the nation is in danger. Using fear, he pushed emergency laws that suspended civil rights, allowed arrest without trial, and silenced opposition. Soon after, Hitler passed a law that allowed him to make decisions without parliament. From that moment, whatever Hitler wanted became law. Now, think about this carefully. If one person can write the law, control the police, and influence judges, who can stop him? The answer is no one. Now, let's talk about courts. Judges in Nazi Germany were not independent. Many were loyal to the regime, others were afraid. If a judge ruled against the Nazis, they could lose their job or worse. So, the law still existed on paper, but justice no longer existed in practice. Now, let's talk about the most famous example, the Nuremberg laws. These were laws passed to strip Jewish people of citizenship, rights, and legal protection. This was discrimination written in law. So, when people suffered, the government could say, we are following the law. But the law itself was immoral. Now, here is something very important. Hitler himself was never arrested by German courts. He never stood trial in Germany. He never answered to judges. In that sense, yes, Hitler was above the law. Not because the law was gone, but because the law obeyed him. Now, let's ask another question. Was Hitler ever held accountable? Only after he died. After World War II, the world held the Nuremberg trials. Nazi leaders were put on trial for war crimes, crimes against humanity, and genocide. But Hitler was not there. He had escaped justice by dying. So, legally speaking, Hitler ruled without accountability, made law serve his will, and faced no punishment in his lifetime. Now, let's bring this to the present. Why does this matter today? Because it teaches us something uncomfortable. Evil does not always destroy law. Sometimes it hides inside law. A country can have courts, judges, police, and laws and still be unjust. That's why modern democracies talk about independent courts, free media, checks and balances, and limits on power. Not because they are perfect, but because without them, history can repeat itself. So let's answer the question clearly. Was Adolf Hitler above the law? On paper, no. In reality, yes. And that is why his rule remains one of the darkest lessons in human history. Because the most dangerous dictator is not the one who breaks the law openly, but the one who turned the law into a tool of oppression.